to demonstrate a video tutorial, a simple video tutorial showing you the decomposition of hydrogen peroxide using the enzyme catalase here. So what I'm going to do is, our research question is how we're changing hydrogen peroxide concentration, prepare a serial dilution hydrogen peroxide from 3%, 0.5, 0.75 all the way down. How we're changing hydrogen peroxide concentration affect the rate of decomposition using catalase here. And we're going to measure the rate of reaction or the pressure change using a gas pressure sensor, because hydrogen peroxide decomposition will release oxygen gas. There are two ways to measure it, using gas pressure sensor or an oxygen sensor, which is this oxygen sensor down here. So for this reaction, I'm going to demonstrate using a gas pressure sensor. I'm going to use test tube. So first thing, I'm going to run 1.5% hydrogen peroxide, 5 ml, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ml of hydrogen peroxide at 1.5%, enzyme catalase. The enzyme catalase, I'm going to add 20 microliter of enzyme. Microlit. Get ready. Before I get into data collection, set it at time base for the first 900 seconds. Click on done. So I have my pressure against time. So the pressure, atmospheric pressure right now, I click on this green button here. So currently atmospheric pressure is at 101 kilopascal before the reaction starts. So once I'm going to start my reaction, I'm going to add my enzyme and pressure will build up. Oxygen gas will be released over time. There will be build up of pressure. So it's my hydrogen peroxide. Once I add in, pressure starts to increase over time. So I will collect and measure for the first 15 seconds. This is what I will do. So I'll run it for 1.5% and at a lower concentration. This is it. Next, perform it at lower concentration. Add again 5 ml. Of hydrogen peroxide at lower concentration. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ml of hydrogen peroxide. Same thing, we're going to add the enzyme catalase. We're going to use 20 microlit again. Same amount of enzyme. 20 microlit of enzyme. Before I start, get into experiment, store my latest run. So this is my latest run. Measure the rate of reaction for my first run, which was at 1.5%. Now it's for 0.75% hydrogen peroxide now. So that's my next one. Click on collect before the reaction starts. So I let it run. So I know that atmospheric pressure is at 101 kilopascal before the reaction starts. So I get ready now. I'm going to add my enzyme catalase and measure the pressure increase. this is the reaction. I'm going to stop it, probably for the first 10 seconds. Just 10 seconds. Next, once it's done, I have got two data now. One is at higher concentration, the other is at lower concentration. Get into experiment, store my latest run. So I got two runs now, two runs. So I'm going to analyze my data. So when I analyze my data for my first run, look for time where the reaction starts. So the reaction starts at 30 seconds. Reaction starts at 30 seconds. Bring my cursor here. Highlight 30 is where the reaction starts. Click on it. So I'm going to measure the pressure change for the first 10 seconds. I'm going to highlight times 30. For the first 10 seconds, that will be 40. That will be 30. I'm going to take it as 38. 38. Find my first run. Click on OK. This will be my first run down here. First run. Okay, stop.